First, can you tell me something about the style of these movies that James started in film one that you wanted to hold especially tight to, but then also something you deliberately strove to do differently to make The Red Door feel like your own Insidious film?
Yes, no problem. Easy answer. So one of the things that I wanted to hold on to was the quirkiness. The practical nature of the scares, trying to have everything happen in camera as much as the system will allow you and the time will allow you. And I think this funny, quirky nature that these movies have, the PG-13 nature that can both be enjoyable for adults but also for a teenager. So that I wanted it to very much feel like that. That being said, and also obviously rooted in a family drama, which is really what the first one was, rooted in a family drama. This is just really like family trauma time now. And then what I wanted to branch out and do on my own, I mean, a lot of things. First and foremost, I think the structure of some of the scares, some of the scare sequences that I wanted to be maybe a little more, in the daytime, even though he's got a great one with the dancing boy in the first one that's in the daytime with a good Texas switch, but I wanted something a little more visceral, right? So what I call it the townhouse sequence of me flipping the things, I fought for that over and over, even though I was kind of told you should do this at night. He shouldn't come through the window, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, I know, but I want to challenge myself. You would expect all of a sudden to be the guy to be inside. We've already done that. So I purposely wanted to push things. And it wasn't always greeted with, sure. It was greeted with a lot of, don't know if that'll work, but that's okay.
It's scarier during the daytime because you feel safe. Something like that shouldn't happen.
100%. 100%. Then when you find out who that is, then it makes much more sense. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to touch on the idea of executing jump scares, which are also very important to this franchise, pairing the right surprise visuals with the right sound stingers. So having gone through this experience, can you maybe give me one do and one do not that you adopted when executing a jump scare well?
Sure. Don't lead with music. Don't tell the audience what to... music can help you. The absence of music is equally important. The absence of sound. Lee had a great, we were figuring out a scene, helping a scene. I even had it cut in there and had there was some music in there or something. And we hadn't finished the scene, but he's like, you should try it without the music. He said, his quote was, let the audience provide the music. And which I thought is awesome. So that was very helpful. It's all in the setup, is the easy answer. You gotta look down the hallway a couple of times before you look down and hopefully try to give them, sometimes you want to give them what they want and sometimes you want to completely go the other route and turn it on its head. You just have to keep the audience guessing.
I love that element of this whole franchise. Sometimes I just put an Insidious movie on if I need like a burst of energy to wake up.
Good.
There's so many memorable ones. A broader question here, but I was wondering why specifically Insidious for your directorial debut? Is there something about that franchise versus another franchise, like let's say The Conjuring, that you think speaks to what you want to do as a director or better suited how you wanted to launch as a director?
Right. Well, I think like everything in my... I'm sure like all of us, you look at the opportunities you're presented with, the opportunities that are in front of you, your goals shift as your career shift. It's most of my career is any actor's career is you're just kind of a gun for hire, right? That's just the nature of the beast. I think with this movie, it was a great fit and an incredible opportunity because nobody makes these movies better than Blumhouse. And I've done several movies with these guys. And I knew I'd be taken care of. I also knew that the movie would be seen, which, lest we forget, is sort of rule number one for me when making a movie. It'd be nice for it to be seen by people and not just, look, I made a movie. That was of no interest to me, of just going out for a personal passion project just to say you did it. So all these things just kind of fit. It made sense. It made, Jason Blum, although they may not like to work with a lot of first-time directors, if he does, it's a director that's either come from some other side of the business. I think of Jordan Peele, Joel Edgerton, other guys that have made the transition with them. So there's a huge bonus in the way that Jason Blum and Cooper and the guys at Blumhouse run their business that enables a director to go, we're going to let you do your movie. You're going to be protected. We're going to get the team around you. And so it was super comforting and a real luxury in this climate to be able to have a summertime movie with a first-time director in a $500 million franchise. So I'm very fortunate.
I love hearing about that about a company I admire. It's a big part of the reason why Blumhouse keeps me coming back for more nonstop.
Yeah, cool.
Congratulations. A directorial debut is a major thing to celebrate. So sincerely, congratulations.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.